If you operate your business as an S corporation and you want your full self-employed health insurance deduction, then you need to listen to this video. Hi, I'm Kimberly Bagley, CPA. I help online entrepreneurs scale their business with the simple S.O.R.T method. We sort your business finances by focusing on 4 key areas: S.O.R.T, operations, record keeping, and tax slaying to ensure you increase profits while minimizing taxes. Today, I want to talk to you about the self-employed health insurance deduction, specifically if you operate as an S corporation. You want to make sure you are recording your self-employed health insurance payments the right way and making sure you get the full tax benefit of those health insurance premiums that you or your corporation are paying for. So one ugly rule applies to S corporation owners about how they deduct their health insurance premiums that they pay the insurance companies. Because here's the deal: your corporation can pay for the health insurance, or you personally can pay for the health insurance. The best thing to do is to run it through the corporation's bank account and let the corporation pay for your health insurance premiums. But when that happens at the end of the year, you've got to have that recorded on your W-2 as the shareholder employee. And so this is where it gets sticky, because you want to make sure you're able to deduct part of those health insurance premiums on your personal tax return. I know it's really fun talking about taxes, but bear with me, okay? So I'm going to share my screen and show you the W-2 form. You know what that looks like, but I want to make sure that you know what I am talking about here. Okay, so first of all, you've got your W-2, and this is the 2023 form. You have usually your wages in box 1 and box 3 and box 5. Normally, if especially if it's under $100,000 in wages that you're paying yourself, those 3 numbers are usually the same on your W-2. But when your corporation is paying for your health insurance premiums on your behalf, you have to add that health insurance premium amount up here in order for the corporation to get a tax write-off for it. So this box number 1 is always going to be higher than box number 3 and 5 when you have your corporation paying for your health insurance. The reason being is that money, say for instance, you make $100,000 a year for your salary as a shareholder. This is a greater than 2% shareholder is what I'm referring to here. So say you make $100,000 in wages, and say your health insurance premiums for the year that your company paid for was $20,000. Okay, so box 1 is going to have $120,000 right here in this box, but the Social Security wages in box 3 and the Medicare wages in box 5 are only going to be the $100,000, because that's what you pay your Social Security tax and Medicare tax on. So that's why you sometimes see these numbers different on your W-2. But this is what you want to have happen, is because in order for you to take a deduction, which you are able to do on your personal Form 1040 tax return, you need to have those self-employed health insurance premiums that was paid on your behalf in box 1 right there. Okay, so let's use an example of why I'm even covering this topic, because it doesn't really seem like an issue could arise. But here's what happens. Let's say you had a really bad year and your corporation is showing a net loss, and you as the shareholder decided, I'm not going to take a salary this year because I need to leave the money in the business. So let's say your name's Ken and you have this S corporation, and so you said, oh, you don't have to pay me this year. So on your W-2, you're not going to have any salary, but your corporation still paid for your health insurance. Okay, so your corporation still has to issue a W-2 to you, and that box number 1 is going to have that $20,000 in insurance premiums on there. But box 3 and 5, you remember the Medicare and the Social Security boxes, it's going to be 0 because you had no salary. Well, when that happens, you don't get the self-employed health insurance deduction, because you have to have earned income in order to do that. and your earned income is the salary you take. Okay, so you have to be very careful on any years that you don't take your normal salary, but your company's still paying for your health insurance. You want to make sure you're maximizing your tax deductions. So what you want to do in that case is to make sure your box 5 Medicare wages is at least the same amount as those health insurance premiums in box 1. So that's the key takeaway here. Always make sure box 1 on that W-2 is at least the same amount or more than box 5 Medicare wages. And that will get rid of this problem, and you'll still get the full self-employed health insurance deduction. So this is just one of the many, many, many tax planning things that we can help you with at our firm. And I know these are things that you don't either know just because you don't study the tax code, which I don't blame you. But as a business owner, you don't understand how all this stuff works. And that's what I'm here for. So just wanted to put this in your inbox and make a video about it so that you understand the importance. If your company's paying for your health insurance and you're operating as an S-Corp, you want to make sure that you are taking a salary of some sort so that you can have that health insurance deduction. As always, I'm here to help you sort your business to new heights. So book a free call with me. There's a link in the description or comments below. And there's also links to other helpful resources that I have either on my website or in the form of free trainings. So be sure and check those out. Talk soon.